Hi, give me a second to find this feed and share it out. I'm going to be talking about manifesting and energy healing today. It's been a huge topic of mine lately with manifesting. It's a lot of where a lot of people are at right now with these energies. So give me a second to share this out and for people to find me. If you're just joining me, take a second to share this feed out. I'm going to be doing Ascension cards today. It's one of my favorite decks. So if you're going to want a card, go ahead and drop your name. I really like this one. Work with your light oracle cards we're going to be doing. I should be reviewing cards, I said, right? With the way I try them here. I've tried so many decks, but this is one of my favorite ones to use. I really like this one. So give me a second to share this feed out. Take a second to do the same. I just did a live feed in my Reiki study group, Sparks of Divine Light Healing, where there's two groups if you search them on here. So I just did one on Reiki. I'm going to kind of continue that conversation right now because a lot of people are coming to me asking me, what Reiki is, about energy healing and things like that. So take a second to share this out. I always need you guys to, because Facebook always has me blocked to my own little group areas, so I can't share my feed ever. So make sure you guys take a second to share this feed out. I give away activation off of every video, and if you guys are catching me later and on replay, it's cool. You can still share for a chance to participate. I don't find the person till the next day to activate them. So for sure, give this feed a share out too. I always need you guys to. I'm reading the comments already. Good morning! We're going to talk about what is Reiki. If you guys want to know more on that subject, go check out the video I just did in my Sparks of Divine Light Healing Reiki and Blue Star study group that I have on here. So for sure I have 2 Sparks of Divine Light Healing groups on here with those names and a few other groups. I'm real into building spiritual communities on here. Alright, what is energy? We'll start there. Energy is, this matter around us that makes up everyone and everything. This life force energy, this source energy makes up all of us. Everyone, everything here or that has ever existed throughout time. And suddenly, a lot of people are coming to the realization that I think I am an empath. I think that I'm able to feel other people's feelings, or I'm taking in energies, or they're getting to this kind of place where they're realizing that maybe they're taking in a lot of energies around them. If you're someone who identifies with that label as an empath, congratulations, you're a healer, you're an energy worker, you're energy sensitive. You're oftentimes taking in other people's feelings, vibrations, everything around you, things like that. So, I'm realizing a lot of people are suddenly waking up and coming to the fact that, they might have different abilities or be perceiving energy or the people around them much differently than everyone else around here. We're going through this spiritual awakening, and the more you're on this spiritual path, the more sensitive you will become to the energies around you, whether it's, other people or just frequencies around you, or maybe you can't stand being in low vibrational places in the matrix anymore. Maybe you can't handle being near big crowds of people or around tons of people all the time. Maybe you're feeling a need to retreat and spend time alone, right? Recharging around less people as you're becoming more and more energy sensitive. But we have this amazing life force energy, and when it comes to medical stuff, if you look at our current systems with healthcare, they are currently treating just the physical body, which they don't even really know a lot about. They are in no way even, treating any of the spiritual bodies, our soul, any of this stuff. And people are very multidimensional. So if someone's getting sick, then it probably has a spiritual-based ailment. A lot of times we ignore these emotional type of traumas or things that we've been through, and then they manifest into the physical, into our sicknesses, right? Suddenly we have a problem, and our modern system that we have now doesn't even treat the problem. What it does is it gives you medications to get rid of the symptoms, right? We should be listening to our bodies, though. That's a red flag that it's very dangerous to our health to do that. Because we need to be listening to our bodies. If you are getting sick, it is your higher self's way of forcing you to stop and do something different in your life. Time to change, right? And that's the thing. People don't want to change. They want to go to the doctor for the magic pill, and solve this problem without changing any of the behavior that could have gotten them in this situation a lot of the time. That doesn't work. We're figuring out that we're spiritual beings having this experience, and a lot of the physical body is made up by the other aspects of ourself, whether it's our mind or our soul on every level. So suddenly, what we're going to see is shifts in how people are being treated for these illnesses, where suddenly people are realizing that maybe energy healing is much more effective than these pharmaceuticals and the way that these doctors are handling things. Because you know what? If it was working, we wouldn't be here having this chat. The thing is that they're, giving people all these prescriptions, but they're not healing them ultimately. You'll find that if you become sick and you're going through these processes, that you're probably going to be made a lot worse through the pharmaceuticals you're being given and the treatment you're being given. It's not going to heal you. It'll probably break you down and make things a lot worse on so many levels. And so we're realizing that maybe we should be stepping back and focusing on treating the spiritual bodies, the energetic bodies, removing the blockages and the things that are causing the problems in the first place. So we're seeing that a lot of people are waking up and getting into things like holistic health, detoxing, energy healing, the spiritual on so many levels in whatever form. This is time that we get back to energetic basics and energetic understandings on so many levels. Everything in this universe is governed by energy. Whether it's the laws of karma, where whatever energy that we're putting out is coming back to us. Everything is an energetic exchange around here on so many levels. So we're realizing that through working on our own energy and healing ourselves, that we can shift our vibrational frequency and in turn shift our entire reality. And, through us learning how to harness this life force energy, we can use it for healing, for manifesting, for anything that you could think of, right? We can be encoding this energy in any way, and it's very powerful, us learning how to do that. Everything's going to start with healing ourselves. It doesn't matter where you're at. We go through this awakening process, and suddenly we have a need to do some serious healing once we wake up, right? Oh my God, after that ride. We were just kind of letting our subconsciousness create our entire reality for us. What could go wrong, right? So we suddenly have a need to do some deep healing and, to turn to the spiritual in whatever regard. It's kind of what's led us here. If you guys are trying to get more into energy healing, that's what I do. I teach classes in it. I teach Usai Reiki as well as a bunch of other classes. I would check out my class section, get some healings, get activated, get serious about your ascension. We have so much incoming galactic energies hitting the planet and ascension energies right now that is mind-blowing. I'm in the UK and I'm telling someone this morning that I'm at like ground zero for incoming galactic energies. I'm at like ground zero for incoming space energies, and I'm not joking. And the energy is very intense that's coming into the planet right now. We see lots of winds. I keep throwing it out there. I saw that someone said we had 500 tornadoes in America in a month. So we see a lot of the element of air at play right now because we're in Gemini. We see lots of winds, and we see, a lot of destruction in these lower frequency places too. That while this energy is creating new probabilities and new manifestations, there's a lot of destructive things going on with places that are not high enough of a frequency. So it's very important that we're making sure that our frequency is as high as possible to be doing this ascension right now. Like I said, my link is above, and you guys can be hitting my business page inbox if you guys need me. Jaina Ka, good morning. Share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expression. It's time that we find our voice. People that are learning how to get loud like me are going to become very powerful at manifesting fast. That there's such a correlation between our throat chakra, our higher self, and manifesting. So that's why we get indoctrinated the way we did, to not speak, to be quiet, right? As kids, don't speak, be quiet. I don't want to hear what you have to say, right? On so many levels, because it cuts us off from our manifesting abilities. So we really had to find our voice right now. We had to purify and detox too. Like we had to be at a certain level to be handling these energies in the way that we need to. Keep working on detoxing. I said it on my last feed that I just did in my Reiki group, but if you guys didn't catch that, if you're not on Chlorella, get some. I'm always like, hit my business page inbox for the vitamin list. At the least, make sure that you're detoxing with Chlorella, like at the least, so that your physical body is able to handle this and you're getting rid of all the metals and toxins. It will help shift your frequency so much faster. More detoxing. Lori Parrish. You're working on retreating, resting, and refueling. They always say that you can't pour from an empty cup. We need to be a bright light to be lighting other people up, right? So we need to have mastered our own energy to be offering energetic assistance for others. Shine brighter. Find a way to really light yourself on fire. Tracy McMullen, good morning. Min Taken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. This has always been your soul leading you home. This entire journey, you've just been colliding with yourself time and time again, and it is your soul leading you back to yourself, who you are on an authentic level, who you really are. You've seen so many illusions of yourself and who you thought you were going through this matrix. It's time to get back to the divine essence of who you really are spiritually. If any of you guys have no idea, like if you're feeling disoriented or like you don't know who you are as a soul or where you're coming from or, you know, what your job is with this ascension or anything like that, or if you're just having a hard time with your life or, you know, you just need some more answers, anything Akashic, my link is above. I do Akashic readings. I go into your past life as well, which you're going to realize, a lot of people are going to realize that a lot of these patterns come from past lives, that we're repeating the same lessons over and over a lot of the time. Will Davis, good morning. I know I had to get up in video. I was like, should I nap or video? I'm just kidding, right? I had to get up and share some love because it makes me feel a lot better to flow in this energy. So yeah, we got level Space Storm hidden. I'm integrated into, just kind of getting used to it. I can feel it a lot in my third eye the past few days. So, you know, we're getting upgraded. Make sure you guys are doing lots of water. Will Davis, leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. My ego wants a nice, safe plan. Like, this is going to happen, and I'm going to do this. But, you know, this is the fifth dimension, and when you're living on 5D frequencies, you're going to find out there is no plan. The universe is ever evolving, right? And you just kind of have to let go and go with the flow of the universe. It can feel like you're free falling a lot of the time. I say, like, just let go. Go with the flow. Trust the universe. We have to kind of just let go of the old before we can create something new. And everyone wants to plan out the new while, you know, hanging out in the old. Just let go of anything old. Start looking forward. It can be scary doing this. Just kind of go with the flow. Becky Hall McBride, good morning. Thank you for sharing. I always need you guys too. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. It is time that we let go of the things that are weighing us down on a spiritual soul level. This is our life to liberate on all new levels, for sure. If you have any type of and this goes for everyone, and relationship patterns that are not serving you, any type of, you know, patterns that you're noticing, if it comes to work, your love life, things like that, that are no longer serving you. A lot of people tend to recreate relationships with the same kind of patterns that are not good for them and things like that. Programming stuff, if you're noticing any of that, for sure, maybe check out some type of energy clearing to let go of this stuff. I've been doing a lot of chakra clearings the past few days and healing sessions because it's really good energy just to be getting rid of this energetic debris, the things that have been blocking us in our lives for so long. Like, we have this infinite potential and we have placed so many limits and blocks on ourselves energetically. So it's a really good time for you guys to be, you know, going inward, doing some healing. Denise J.R. Mallet, The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. That's how I feel about the people coming to my feeds, that I've been putting out a powerful vibration for my soul group to find me, my consciousness group, you know, the awakened. And it's been happening all around me my entire mission, and it's been really amazing. Make sure you guys are putting out vibes for your soul family to find you. I always say we don't come here alone. We always incarnate with a group of souls that is our real family every life. Gretchen Hyatt. Oh, I love this deck. Yeah. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? I feel like I'm doing that too, because I just know that we're meant for the greatest things ever, right? We are meant for greatness, and yeah, don't try to dim your light to fit in with people that aren't into the same things at all. Shine brighter. We are tending to lose a lot of friends and people around us as we're doing this ascension. I had it happen to me time and time again. Just kind of go with the flow, you know. That's just a sign if you're losing people that you're leveling up and the people around you are not. So, you know, sometimes we kind of get singled out because we're doing the inner work. Just keep going, keep shining. It's Salmesia. Lumeria, oh, my favorite topic lately. creating heaven on earth that's happening. If anyone else is a Lemurian starseed like her, make sure you guys join my group on here, Lemurian Dream School. I'm doing like at least a weekly video in there about Lemuria. I have an Atlantis group too, Mystery School of Atlantis on here. And so, you know, that's powerful that we have a lot of people coming back, souls that lived during Lemurian times and Atlantean times, because we hold that wisdom and knowledge on a soul level. That's a lot of the stuff that I'm coming back to teach will be Atlantean knowledge and Lemurian stuff too. So it's really powerful, the information that you carry. For sure, keep working on unlocking yourselves. If anyone else is a starseed like that, you might want to check out some of the activations I do so that you can unlock some of this past life memories, information as downloads and stuff like that. Sophia Coltburn, hi, Akashic. Your guidance is divinely guided, and we're talking about this energy, right? What is the Akashic Records? It is a record of energy all around us that we can access, that we can translate, that would hold, you know, information from everything ever, right? This quantum source field. For sure, you know, sometimes it could be my video and you're hearing that something that's perfect for you, or it could be like just some random person says something that is like, you know, so on point for you that maybe they would have no idea. Things like that. The universe is always communicating with you, whether it's messages from the people around you, number codes, you are loved. Lynn Marie, hello, Starseed. What lights you up? I can feel like we're from space sometimes, I say. Some people feel like they're awake in a dead world, right? We're in a spiritually dead world. Yes, when people are asleep in such a manner, they are very cut off from their internal software, right? Our body's like a receiver, I'm always saying. Yes, they're cut off spiritually in a lot of ways, the people that are choosing to sleep right now. So it can feel kind of disorienting to be so awake with so many people asleep around us. Be patient. Things will change. Kevin Burke, good morning. It was amazing connecting with you the other day. I'm always about meeting people, right? I get to go connect with people off of Facebook, and I love it. I'm sending crazy love. We're birthing a new age, birthing new creation, streaming a new world into being, and that's what we're doing. I'm so focused on manifesting right now with this energy, and we all should be. For sure, focus on manifesting, on healing, on things like that. We have a huge emphasis on the manifesting, though, that we're trying to dream this new world into creation. People are like, where is the new earth? Where's the new earth? Well, we're working on creating it. So we're kind of learning how to manifest, how to daydream, how to create. More daydreaming. Cam Thomas. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? We always get the lessons that our soul needs on so many levels. A lot of times triggers are to teach us where we need to heal, right? But sometimes they're not. But sometimes they're not. You know, everyone is kind of having an experience here too. There's a lot of people learning in close proximity. Please keep this in mind. Everyone has their stuff they're going through, right? So sometimes, you know, the triggers aren't always you in a reflection. Sometimes we need to get rid of the people that are triggering us because they're not good for us, or could be toxic. Keep that in mind. Any triggers are to teach you lessons, though, whether it's to get rid of a toxic person who is making you, you know, upset or triggered, or, you know, that you have to look at yourself and your own habits and your own role in this lesson, too. Use the triggers as lessons you just need to work on in either way. Dwayna Shea Jones, hello, you're answering the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I was trying to tell my boyfriend this morning, I was just trying to put stuff in perspective. A lot of us would have been seen as like galactic superheroes, where our souls were chosen to come here and assist and do some type of a spiritual soul kind of mission, which is really, really powerful. So we're here because of this calling that has led us all here, you know, to this place right now, doing this ascension. It's really important that you're honoring your soul and your intuition and where it's leading you guys to on so many levels. Follow your intuition. Jeffrey Cahoe. Take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. I see the worker bees. That's a lot of you guys on this feed where we're always working and doing our missions and going around. The light workers, right? You're doing amazing. More time for self-care, though. We're integrating a lot right now. We're going through a lot of energetic adjustments collectively. Take time if you need it to adjust, to integrate. More self-care. Jake Burchot, good morning. The ever unfolding rose, cracked opening, is happening for you, not to you. It can make us uncomfortable doing this process, but that's when we really grow and bloom, right? When we're comfortable, we tend to not move. We tend to be content. So, you know, I know this can be an uncomfortable process, but, you know, we're blooming around here, where we're changing energetically and kind of blooming like flowers, and it's amazing to watch because we're changing so much energetically every single day. Just stick with it. Amazing things are going to keep happening as we're shifting our vibration. When you keep doing this energy work, it really does powerful things to your vibration, changing everything that we're attracting to us. Phil Francis, good morning. I know we got some awesome energy on here. I'm sending you guys crazy about love vibes too. Phil, the crumbling, what are you clinging to? Anything not of a high enough frequency or anything not of a vibrational match to the fifth dimension will crumble. And I say that looks like air, wind, earth, and fire destroying the third dimension. I think you're seeing that with the tornadoes, the earthquakes, and the things that are happening that they're calling earth changes, right? We're seeing that things are happening with the planet. It's just basically like people aren't even understanding that most of the food just got flooded out in America. Yeah, most of their Monsanto food just got destroyed with floods. This would be a low vibe kind of thing, right? A low vibe kind of experience. So it just got wiped out by floods. Anything that isn't of a frequency match to the fifth dimension probably isn't going to last around here. We're seeing a lot of changes. So we're seeing tons of changes, transformations. Just keep working on your frequency, right? And letting go of the things that are no longer serving you and no longer a vibrational match to who you are now. Juliet Saltmarsh, awakening. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, and we're going through this period of awakening. I know everyone's like, I'm awake and I'm here, but we're going to continue to wake up more and more and have these awakenings within awakenings. So you're for sure going through, you know, an energetic awakening on new levels. Take time to integrate. Keep focusing on healing. Christine Starcy Marie, the Age of Light. I like this card too. The Age of Light. You've been training for this in lifetimes, and I like the card because she's in like the rainbows I just saw, right? You've been training for this for lifetimes. You're going to play an important role in this ascension. A lot of you guys are figuring that out because you've been chosen to be woken up during this time. That's very powerful. It tells me a lot about who people are around us. It's just very powerful if you're awake, as in this whole feed. Sarah Maschino, Inner Temple. Devotion. Tune into the porthole of your heart. We have a lot more heart chakra healing to do. I always say it was very traumatic and painful and disorienting for us to believe that we were separate and to see people with such a distorted perception. It's very painful to our center. So really keep working on your heart chakra. We all have a lot of work to do with that chakra. Also the earth does too. I think that's why I'm kind of over here on the heart chakra of the planet and kind of getting led around to some of these energetic grids here too, like on so many levels. So keep working on your heart chakra. We have more work to do with that chakra. You guys know I do a lot of heart chakra activations too if you need help with that. Mallory Lane, hi. Sisterhood of the Rose, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, and teacher. And I'm always trying to get everyone into their roles as healers and teachers around here. A lot of you guys might not recognize that about yourselves, but it's a lot of why we've been led here right now. Keep learning. One day, a lot of you guys will be teaching. Sita Debbie, good morning. I know I love the music too. I'm real chill over here, right? I'm like level hanging out, chill, doing my video. I'm sending you guys tons of good vibes from the UK. We have tons of ascension energies hitting right now. So I'm just sending out lots of crazy energy. Drink more water. Sita, the initiation, rite of passage. You're going somewhere sacred. I said this morning, don't worry, your soul is just leading you home right now. A lot of you guys, if you're single, are getting ready for love, spiritual union. You know, a lot of you guys are still healing yourselves, getting to where you need to be. Some of you guys might be getting ready to make some relationship shifts or job shifts. We have a lot going on right now with this ascension. Christine Cleaver, good morning. And make sure you guys share this out too. Christine, trust your path. If you knew you'd be supported, what would you do? And the universe loves you guys so much, right? The universe has so much love for all of us. Trust your path. More faith in the universe. More work on your root chakra too. More work on grounding, letting go of fear. Jaina Kaw. That Ka is a sync, because I was talking about the Ka from Egypt this morning, so that's a sync for me too. Trust your intuition. What is your intuition trying to tell you? We have this internal compass. And I put up something of channeling this morning. I can't remember now, but I was channeling something this morning, downloading on, a lot of people have confused that ego programming, fear, voice with the voice of their intuition, which would be more of a feeling, a soul pull. But a lot of people have been disconnected from feeling the unseen and are in such a state of logic. We go to school and we get programmed to be so logical about things, right? And you know that with the spiritual, a lot of the time you have to feel it or sense it or just know things, right? Tune into your intuition. Keep following that internal compass. A lot of the times that we get blocked up, like in terms of our body, like you can tell that people get these blockages because we see so many people sick on this planet. That tells me that they have energy blockages. You would never get sick unless you either had depleted life force energy or some type of blockages, right? And we're seeing everyone sick. So people are getting so out of balance right now, and their chakras are getting so polluted that they're getting cut off from that internal compass, from that intuition, from their souls, from their higher selves. Keep following your intuition. If anyone is feeling cut off from that, you guys could check out a chakra opening or energy clearing too. It'll help fine-tune your intuition, tune you in more. Tammy Oliver, dance, perfect. Yes, please. Yes, can you do a dance video, please? No, dance more. Do something to shift your vibration. Have more fun. Just let go. Like, how little kids always just run around and, they're just always running around and dancing and moving a lot because they're expert levels at moving the energy. For sure, move around more, dance, run around your house, right? Sage and run around your house more, please. Dance. It'll really shift your vibration, just moving around, having more fun, acting crazy, acting like a kid. I found that I have much more of that source energy around me when I act crazy and fun. The universe wants to come play with us. Let's see. Amanda Shaffron. Break the chain. Yes, please. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. It's not enough for me to just liberate my soul over here. I'm trying to take everyone with me, I hope. Yeah, I'm finding out that we're all kind of enslaved here. It's not good enough that I just liberate myself. I'm trying to take everyone else and get everyone else, on board too, to liberate this life. This is the life where we liberate our souls. We've been trapped here almost an entire cycle, a lot of us. And learning and the same kind of patterns of relationships, karmic experiences, things that our soul is craving to get away with. From let go of the things weighing you down. Just let go more. Let's see. Diamond Starcy, good morning. We're doing Align Your Life. We're aligning energetically today. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are, we're going to continue to purge the next 6 months, right? What is this energy going to do? Continue to purify humanity. So for the next 6 months, we're going to continue to go through these upgrades and kind of purge effects. Continue to let go of the things not working out for you. Have you ever had to have the universe do it for you? Where you probably knew you should get rid of someone and you didn't, and the universe does it for you, and it's usually chaotic or has a lot of drama around it. We can make our lives a lot easier just kind of listening to our intuition when it comes to people and things. Brian Feliciano, I keep stalking you because I'm going to have a graphics chat with you eventually. I can probably feel it over here. I'm just not ready. Brian, transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. We're going through this crazy transformation for sure. Just keep working at it. Keep healing. More water. I know you're already doing it. More water. You're already doing it. I love watching everyone's posts and watching people make these shifts, and it's just amazing to be around. Rebecca Centers, protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. This is about us taking back our energy and our power on every level and stepping into it. Where I was talking yesterday about fifth dimensional abilities, how we're kind of stepping into these superhero type abilities where people are realizing that we have abilities such as telekinesis and healing and remote access and all this crazy stuff that we're beginning to be able to do as we're, doing this spiritual work, which is pretty amazing. Keep working on your third eye. Brian Zen, good morning. Time to get grounded. The storm is coming. You guys feeling it? I said it won't peak till tomorrow. And then we'll kind of ride into the new moon on Monday. Get grounded. We're empaths. We're highly sensitive. Connect with nature more, right? Get grounded. Connect with nature. It really helps. you know, with the energies we're picking up. For sure. This whole feed is for sure energy workers of some type. Light workers, empaths, right? To some degree. Kelly McManus, Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? We need to take care of ourselves better. We need to have better self-talk. Like, if you were talking to a 5-year-old, you would be like, oh, no, it's okay, honey. No, it's going to be fine. Don't be scared. But how do we talk to ourselves, right? Oh, this won't work. I don't think it's going to go good. Oh, it'll probably, you know, crash and burn. Let's do this project. And then you're like, oh, it'll probably crash and burn and not work out. We need to really be mindful of how we're talking to ourselves. We're always talking to God, too. We don't realize that, right? These are really just conversations in your head with yourself and God simultaneously. So just really learn how to talk to yourselves better. It takes some reprogramming because we got programmed to be so negative on so many levels just going through these education systems. So we really have a lot of reprogramming to do too. Keep working on your third eye. Brittany Kerner. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Yeah, we tend to worry ourselves. If someone has anxiety, then you know what I'm talking about. If anyone's ever had anxiety or a lot of like fear-based programming, that you're sitting there like torturing yourself with these, oh my God, this could go wrong. Oh my God, right? This could go bad kind of. But those are sabotaging thoughts, right? Because we live in a manifest reality. So if I'm thinking about negative things, they could happen. They could play out. They probably already are in people's lives. So people start to overthink and worry about things, and then they start to create these realities where everything's going wrong, and oh my God, right? So we really need to learn how to fine-tune our thoughts too. A lot of times we get imbalances, whether energetically or metals, and it can really mess up our thinking patterns too. That if you have a lot of metals in you, or you know you have imbalances, it'll really mess up your thought patterns, kind of. Heather Rodwell, good morning. I'm reading this with the antibiotics. A lot of natural antibiotics too that are really good for stuff like that. I like apple cider vinegar, like to drink it. I would just drink a bunch if you need a good natural antibiotic, or do a lot of turmeric and garlic with it too. If you're having the teeth problems, make sure you're rinsing your mouth out with salt water too, like warm salt water. Salt will really help heal any kind of like gum, teeth stuff really fast. Do tons of like warm salt water with high concentration of salt. You guys know I use a ton of salt for healing, right? I just did my 2-hour salt bath. I'm feeling amazing over here. So salt is really powerful for mouth stuff. Heather, Pleiades. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. A lot of the empaths end up getting sick or having stuff like that happen, right? Because we're taking in a lot of these energies, and we're very energy sensitive, especially the star seeds. And, you know, because we're used to these beautiful high frequency places, right? We're coming into Earth and it's very dense and hard to create, hard to move around here, hard to manifest. I'm sending Reiki. Hopefully you feel better. Do a lot of the, you know, apple cider vinegar kind of stuff. Angelica Espana, play. We have a message, have fun more, please. The universe wants to have fun experiences. We're all way too serious around here. That's why the universe was created, so that we could play and have fun experiences. More fun. Emily Elizabeth, Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You're the oracle. We need to become those light workers for the people that need it. People that are still in dark places. Once you've kind of reached a good place in your lessons, you're going to be led back to yourself. You know, in terms of service, I keep on saying. Like, it's one thing that we are learning how to heal. We must heal ourselves. And then we're going to be kind of feeling a pull to help the collective on so many levels. So I always look at this like a training simulation school that is teaching us how to be healers and light workers again on some level. It's who our higher selves were before we came in to play this role and do this journey. So we're just kind of getting back to ourselves on so many levels. A lot of you guys are figuring out that you're lighting up, that you guys are like smiling more light content in your eyes. Maybe you're glowing. Fifth dimensional light body is activating and on point around here. I always make fun of it because there's like, I was telling my boyfriend this kid's cartoon where they show Thoth and his eyes are like glowing radioactive, right? Some of you guys are figuring out we're beginning to glow more. We're getting lighter. We're losing density. The human body is changing and it's doing amazing things around here. Keep up doing the inner work. I'm going to get off of here now. But I'm here the rest of the day. If you guys need an Akashic reading or any type of healing, you can just book it in my store and I come find you immediately. Check out my third eye activations. Check out my DNA activations. Check out my energy healing classes. It'll really help you to be doing this ascension. It's time to get serious. Like I keep on saying, time to do some more inner work.